It's time once again for another C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on WMBS, the exclusive digital coverage of Uniontown Red Raiders boys basketball on the WMBS Facebook page is brought to you by George Dental Associates, SWGI in Uniontown, now a part of the U.S. Digestive Health System. The Centers for Rehab Services and physical therapist Jim Burns, First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, Fayette County Commissioner Vince Facides, Davis and Davis, attorneys at law, Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke, Joby's Golf, Zen's Construction Warehouse, and Big Al's Market. The pregame show is brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and Insurance David Hughes. They will get you ready for the game. They are located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group for all your insurance needs. Taking a look at the starting lineups for tonight's contest here in our pregame activities on WMBS for the visiting Elizabeth Forward Warriors under Coach Larry Nolan, coming in at 5-8 overall, 1-2 in Section 3-4A. Starting for Elizabeth Forward will be number 1, Andrew Cook, a 5'8" freshman guard, averaging 16 points a game. Number 2, Charles Nygett, forward. Those are your starters for Elizabeth Forward, coming to Uniontown for tonight's contest. The Uniontown Red Raiders homestanding under Coach Rob Kesmarski come in at 12-1, 3-0 in Section 3-4A, and on a huge winning streak coming into tonight's contest here on January the 13th. Starting for the Uniontown Red Raiders, 00 Notorious Grooms, a 5'10" sophomore guard, averaging 15.2 points per game. Number 2, Calvin Winfrey, a 5'11" sophomore guard, averaging just over almost 13 points a game. Number 4, Kadrian McLee, he's averaging 7.3 points per game, and he is a 6'5" junior forward. Number 5, Bakari Wallace, the senior in the lineup. He's a 5'10" senior guard, averaging 9 points per game. And number 34, Jameer Braxton, the 6'2" junior guard. We'll see a lot of bench players for the Red Raiders. They're very deep off the bench, and Coach Kesmarski is not shy about substituting in mass for the Red Raiders, who have been dynamic so far in this season, not only in the preseason games, the non-conference games, but also in conference, going 3-0, keeping pace with the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, who are away tonight at Southmoreland. In the event that both teams are able to get by their opponents here this evening, it'll be a matchup of undefeated teams at Laurel Highlands next Tuesday night, which will be an unbelievable atmosphere between the Uniontown Red Raiders and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. But first things first, the Uniontown Red Raiders taking on the Elizabeth Forward Warriors, and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs taking on the Southmoreland Scotties. Continuing with our pregame activities, there's a word from one of our sponsors, George Dental Associates. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple for over 40 years. They have been treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit georgedentalassociates.com today. That's georgedentalassociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Good luck to Coach Rob Kesmarski and the Uniontown Red Raiders from George Dental Associates. Also, one of our sponsors, Davis & Davis, attorneys at law. Since 1976, the attorneys at Davis & Davis have represented people and not insurance companies. Our lawyers have experience in litigating or settling personal injury claims, medical malpractice cases, and wrongful death actions, together with domestic, real estate, workers' compensation, and municipal law experience. Throughout the decades of work, Davis & Davis has successfully represented thousands of cases in local, state, and federal courts. For more information, contact Davis & Davis at 724-437-2799. And Fayette County Commissioner Vince Facilities. Fayette County Commissioner Vince Facilities knows there's nothing more exciting than high school sports, and he knows all the athletes work hard to be competitive, plus maintain their study skills. Commissioner Vince Facilities salutes all the young contestants in their efforts. Good luck, and may the best team prevail from Fayette County Commissioner Vince Facilities. And continuing in our pregame activities, the fans are filtering in here at the Uniontown High School. Looks like a pretty big crowd coming in on a snowy night here in Uniontown. Tip off in about 4.5 minutes here at 7 o'clock from the Uniontown High School gymnasium. Pep band is in action here. We'll have the introduction of the teams by the PA announcer and the national anthem prior to the tip. As we said, coming to you in approximately 4 minutes on WMBS Facebook live stream. Zen's Construction Warehouse is also one of our fine sponsors. Shop the New Year's sale at Zen's Construction Warehouse on Walnut Hill Road in Uniontown. Family owned and operated by the Nelson family, Zen's has everything you need for that next home improvement project at deep discounted prices. From the big box scores to Zen, there is no comparison. Phone 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's on Walnut Hill Road in Uniontown. Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus is your savings. And I can attest to that personally. Been to Zen's on numerous occasions. They're very friendly and efficient folks over there at Zen's Construction Warehouse will provide you with some really impressive savings for your construction needs. Captains will meet at half court for the sportsmanship announcement. Captains for Uniontown, number 5, Bakari Wallace. And for Elizabeth Forward, number 4, Isaiah Turner. Also captain for Uniontown, number 23, Tanner Uphold. He'll see plenty of action here this evening off the bench, along with Levi Garner and many more Red Raiders who come off the bench to provide numerous quality minutes for Coach Kesmarski. Finishing up our warm-ups here. And our pregame activities continue. Once again, let's take a look at those starters for the Uniontown Red Raiders. Notorious Grooms, Calvin Winfrey, Kadri McLee, Bakari Wallace, and Jameer Braxton. For Elizabeth Forward, Andrew Cook, Charles Nygett, Isaiah Turner, Zachariah Jones, and Christian Kennedy. Elizabeth Forward has been a very scrappy team here in the early part of the season, first half of the season. Just that one win in section, but 5-8 overall. They've been pretty much in every game that they've played, with just some injuries that have caused them some problems from the scoring perspective, but they have shown a lot of spark and a lot of heart throughout the season so far under Coach Nolan. And on the other side of the ledger, the Uniontown Red Raiders, really no surprise as they have improved from last year. Their 2 dynamic sophomore guards, and Notorious Grooms and Calvin Winfrey, lead the way in that scoring column, but they have a lot of support from everyone else on that roster. Well, turn it over to the PA announcer for the national anthem and the introduction of the starting lineups once more.
Dignity and pride. Please give the student athletes your positive encouragement and support. Any unholy behavior, sexist, racial, or ethnic comments, abusive or foul language, or taunting of players, coaches, or officials will not be tolerated and could lead to your removal from this event. Thank you for your cooperation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem by Uniontown's own Dominic Scott.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, getting through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Here one more time for Dominic Scott in the Uniontown Season.
Introduction of our starting lineups being brought to you by Big Al's Market. Stop by Big Al's Market on North Gallatin Avenue in Uniontown for family owned and operated by Phil Lucioni and Dominic Sabatini. Big Al's features two one-topping pizza and a 2-liter for $21.99, or try an Italian hoagie and a 20-ounce drink for $6.99. Check out some of Big Al's other homemade food items, including pasta salad, macaroni salad, and deli items. Big Al's Market, 72 North Gallatin Avenue. Phone 724-550-4252.
And now for your Uniontown Players. The Sisters versus Claire Ray Robinson and Calvin Winfrey.
It's your lineup for Uniontown: Notorious Grin, Calvin Winfrey, Adrian McLee at center for Uniontown. Jameer Braxton, the junior, and the senior, Bakari Wallace. We're ready for high school basketball here on WMBS and Facebook Live. Uniontown in their home whites maroon trim, and Elizabeth Forward in their traveling black with white numbers. Uniontown will be going right to left on your screen here to start things off. Jumping center for Uniontown will be number 34, Jameer Braxton. Or possibly, I checked that, it'll be Kadria McLee for sure. Jumping for Elizabeth forward, number 4, Isaiah Turner. Here we go. Tip controlled by the Red Raiders. Coming across now, Notorious Grooms across to Winfrey. Winfrey now back out to Grooms. It's like a box in one now. Switching man to man. Kick it out on top. Winfrey for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Controlled by Elizabeth forward, number 22, Christian Kennedy. Hands it off to Nygett. Across to Cook. Cook dribbles through his legs. Ball movement now by Elizabeth forward. Try to go baseline there. Cut off and double teamed in the corner. They're going to have a fight for that ball. And let's see. Players on the floor, and it's going to be called a jump ball. Good hustle both ways. Possession arrow pointing towards Elizabeth forward. Andrew Cook to trigger it in. Gets it in the backcourt to Nygett. Being guarded there by Winfrey. Tight man-to-man. Good move, and there's going to be a blocking call by the official. That's on number 22, Christian Kennedy. It'll be his first. Basically an illegal screen there. Picked off Kadrian McLee as he came through the zone. Winfrey now to bring it ahead. Number 34 is Braxton. He goes baseline. Off the rim, no good. Tip, no good. 2-point blank shots for the Red Raiders, and now we get a jump ball called again. That's going to be Uniontown's ball, but Braxton first, and then the tips by McLee unsuccessful, but Uniontown will have it underneath. Neither team able to take the lid off, and we're over a minute in. 6:48 to go here in the first. Grooms almost losing it out of bounds. Baseline drive by Winfrey. Bounce pass gets away from the Red Raiders, and back come the Warriors. Number 4, Turner, being guarded by Grooms. Good screen there. To the hoop and score it for number 4, Isaiah Turner. Elizabeth forward with the early 2-0 lead. Braxton for 3. Off the rim, no good. Good box out there by Jones for Elizabeth forward. So cold shooting early for the Red Raiders. Nygett looks for the screen, gets it. Across to Jones. Cook, the freshman, stops. Good bounce pass inside. Couldn't finish. A lot of contact. No foul called. Back comes Uniontown. To the hoop, Braxton, and he's going to get called for the good hoop. Oh, no, a charge called on number 34. Jameer Braxton, be his first, team first. So take the hoop away. No bucket. Offensive foul called. Now Uniontown will pick up 2-2-1 full court press, and an unforced error there. They're out of bounds to the Red Raiders. So the pressure pays dividends for the Red Raiders. Braxton out on top. Winfrey now trying to go to his right. Cut off there nicely by Turner. To the hoop now, number 5 for Uniontown. Bakari Wallace gets their first 2 points. Uniontown now pressing again. Good pass inside. No, cannot finish again. A point-blank shot missed there by Jones. Crucial miss there. Winfrey off glass, no good. McLee can't pull it down. Back comes Cook. To the hoop, no call again. Rebound by Grooms. 2-2 is the score, and we're 3 minutes in. Braxton for 3. Got it. Jameer Braxton gives Uniontown their first lead at 5-2. Cook all the way across the Nygett. Runner at the hoop, no good on the runner there by Turner. Quickly back come the Red Raiders. Unable to finish at the hoop. That time was Notorious Grooms, and tied up there by Winfrey. Cook with the rebound. Possession now will be to the Warriors. Checking in for Elizabeth forward number 11, Cy Herschel Roth. Pass underneath. Looked like a foul, no called again, and it Grooms with the loose ball. Braxton pass underneath to McLee. Grooms in the left wing. Braxton to the hoop. No good again. So both teams cold here to begin this contest. Nugget caught it on his hip. Number 22 there's Kennedy swinging it all the way across to Cook. On the way off the back of the iron, no good. 5-2 with 4 minutes to go here in the first. Grooms for three. Got it. Notorious Grooms gives the Red Raiders an 8-2 lead. A lot of layups missed by the Warriors. Good shot. Now three on the way. Good that time by Isaiah Turner. Makes it an 8-5 contest with 3:41 to go. On top, Calvin Winfrey surveys the situation. Gets it over to Wallace. Tries to go baseline. Kicks it back out to Braxton with the runner at the hoop. Score it. Jameer Braxton with 5 early points. Denying it now. Going to his left, guarded by Winfrey. He's going to take it all the way to the hoop. Doesn't get the roll. McLee with the rebound. A lot of point-blank shots and unable to finish. Braxton, he's on fire. 8 points for Jameer Braxton. Gives the Red Raiders a 13-5 lead with 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. As we step aside, we'll hear from SWGI and U.S. Digestive Health. That's Southwestern Endoscopy Center is now part of the U.S. Digestive Health. If you have a close family member with colon cancer or precancerous polyps, your screening should begin at age 40 instead of 45. Women, like men, are at substantial cancer risk and should not avoid screening. Although colonoscopy is the most sensitive screening test, if you are fearful or have no health insurance, a stool fit test is a reasonable option. Learn more at usdigestivehealth.com. 13-5 with Elizabeth forward calling timeout and having the possession. Missing a lot of easy point-blank shots. That now to the hoop and score it. Our Isaiah Turner has been the sole scorer for Elizabeth forward, has all 7. Braxton now being guarded there by Roth. Now turnaround and scored again for Braxton. Get it into Cook. Pressure causing a little bit of problems for the Warriors. Cook now trying to take it himself. Gets it inside one more time. Cook with the little floater. He'll score 15-9 with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Winfrey over to Grooms. Blocked on that call there by Wallace, but what we have, a foul called. Foul's going to be called on Cook, and I believe that's going to send Bakari Wallace to the line for 2. Cook's first foul, team second. Bakari Wallace to the line with an opportunity for 2. It's the first. Bakari, a 65% free throw shooter, 11 for 17 coming in, now 12 for 18. 2 for 2 at the line. Checking in now will be number 12, Tavian Richardson for Bakari. Also checking in for the Red Raiders, number 23, that's Tanner Uphold. Turner in the corner, 3 on the way, too strong. Rebound pulled down there by Richardson. Knocked away. Cook with the pickup of the turnover. Takes it himself to the hoop. Again, unable to finish, but Cook with the rebound. Nugget on the way. That's off to the right, and it's going to be out of bounds. Nice play there by number 10, Jones, who threw it off the foot of Winfrey. Now coming in for Uniontown, number 11, Levi Garner. Provides a lot of height at 6'6", the senior forward for the Uniontown Red Raiders. Pass in again, unable to finish is Turner. Wow, they just cannot get the roll. But Turner try to finish it again. Put back there by number 20, Hunter Fulmer. Fulmer makes it 17-11. Elizabeth forward hanging tough. High pick now for Grooms. Kick it in the corner to Winfrey. 3 on the way. Good. Calvin Winfrey. Those threes are deadly. Making it 20-11 with a minute to go here in the first. Good screen that time. Turner with the 3. No good, but there for the putback is Andrew Cook. Quickly back come the Red Raiders. Grooms looking for help on top. He'll take the long 3 off the rim. No good. Cook with the rebound has it taken away. Daggett again gives it back to Cook. There's going to be a foul called. I think that's on Notorious Grooms for the block. His first, team second. Both teams with just 2 team fouls here with 36 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Daggett now across the way to Fulmer. Gives it up to Herschel Roth. Over to Turner. Being patient now, may hold for 1 with just 17 seconds to go. Might have got away with a walk there. Hunter Fulmer shuffled the feet down to 9 seconds. Fulmer maybe try to take this himself with 5 seconds. Has it knocked away, but it's still going to be Elizabeth forward ball with 2 seconds to go. 2.5 seconds to go here in the first. 20-13. Uniontown on top. Pass into Cook. He'll launch a 3. Off the rim, no good. No chance for the Uniontown Red Raiders on the launch, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Uniontown on top, 20-13. UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community. They treat sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They can treat you efficiently and safely because they take all the necessary precautions and are disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurances are accepted. Experienced therapists, convenient location, convenient hours, part of the community. You can call the office with a prescription for your doctor or schedule by direct access, and they can contact your doctor for you. Phone number 724-437-7500. UPMC Centers for Rehab Services. Uniontown possession to start the second quarter. Winfrey on top. Good first quarter there by Braxton. Ball knocked away out of bounds, and that's going to be Elizabeth forward ball. Back comes Elizabeth forward. Shot on the way, no good. Just cannot buy one of those 3-pointers for Elizabeth forward. Braxton will bring it back again. Spin move. Kick in to Winfrey. Nice pass. Good finish. Calvin Winfrey. Give the assist there to Braxton. Now a little push foul in the back court. I think that might be on Winfrey. Let's see. It is. His first team foul, number 3. Up the middle now comes Turner. Gets it on this side to Nugget. Turner being guarded by Grooms. Good defense there. Step back at the elbow. Off glass. Spins out. Uniontown with the rebound. Braxton comes back again, gets it to Winfrey on the right wing, tries to spin his way in. Pass to Braxton, takes it up, blocked away. No foul called. 22-13. Uniontown on top. Early minutes of the second quarter. Good motion by Elizabeth Forward, just cannot finish at the hoop. Nygett now, and he gets swatted away, but a foul called. So Charles Nygett will go to the hoop to shoot two. Let's see who this foul's on. And that is on Calvin Winfrey. That's his second. Team foul number 4. Coach Kesmarski may want to consider a substitution for Calvin as Nygett gets on the board. Checking in, back in, number 22, Christian Kennedy for Elizabeth Forward. Second one on the way, no good. Rebound to McLee. Winfrey, corner to Grooms. He thought about the three, now Winfrey goes to his left, to the hoop, nice drive, no finish. Turner, back will slow things down. Ross to Kennedy, looking for cutters. Number 11 is Herschel Roth. He's being harassed there by McLee. Winfrey in the corner. That's Kennedy, has it taken away. Back comes Braxton. Take it all the way himself. Can't finish again. And Red Raiders now with numbers. And swatted away and knocked out of bounds. Uniontown ball, so good defense there. Provided by number 4, Kadrian McLee, as he swatted that layup against the wall, but off a Warrior out of bounds. Braxton now backs his way in, can't hit it. McLee with the rebound. Now we're going to have a foul called, and that one's called on Cook. Trying to drive there was Bakari Wallace, so it's going to be a hold. That's going to be Cook's second foul. Team foul number 3, and it's out of bounds to the Red Raiders on the baseline. Braxton in the corner, swing it all the way out. The Grooms to Winfrey in the corner with the drive. Again, tipped around to call on the court. Grooms now will come away with it. Still knocked around. Finally, Bakari Wallace with the garbage hoop and a foul. Good hustle there by Bakari Wallace. Did not give up on the loose ball. Ended up with it and took it right to the hoop for the finish. Foul on number 11. Ty Herschel Ralph. That'll be his first. Wallace finishes the three-point play. 25-14 now, 11-point advantage for the Red Raiders. Turner has it knocked away. Good overplay there by Bakari Wallace. Denying the entry pass intended for Cook. This is Turner, gets a nice screen up top. Good switch there to Braxton. Double team now. It's trouble for the Red Raiders. The Elizabeth Forward Warriors. That's going to be out of bounds to Elizabeth Forward. So double team on top. Good defensive pressure there by the Red Raiders. The backcourt to Nygett. Brings it ahead with backdoor cut. Too far for the cutting Cook. Out of bounds. Turnover to the Red Raiders. Just 1 point in the corner so far for Elizabeth Forward. 5 for Uniontown. Grooms now, he'll try to take it himself. Can't finish again, but Braxton with the tip rebound. Good pass, 3 passes. Finishing it by Bakari Wallace, but unable to complete the 5-pass attempt by the Uniontown Red Raiders, but the jump ball call will be possession to Uniontown. Back in for Elizabeth Forward, Zachariah Jones. 11-point advantage for Uniontown. McLee, spin move, little floater, got it. Adrian McLee, his first 2 of the contest. Grooms now on Nigut. A lot of contact here. Picks his pocket and can't finish, but Bakari Wallace is there. Tries the 3rd time, and Bakari, right place, right time. Timeout called by Elizabeth Forward. There's going to be a full timeout with the score now. Uniontown 29, Elizabeth Forward 14, with 4 minutes and 19 seconds to go here in the in the second quarter. First Federal of Greene County. Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors and windows. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, MLS number 458729. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Back we come with Elizabeth Forward coming out of the timeout with possession, trailing now by 15. The pressure defense by Uniontown really causing problems for the Warriors. Referees letting them play. Again, a lot of contact. Baseline jumper way off the mark that time by Fulmer. Back comes Braxton in the corner to Grooms. 3 are on the way. No good, but rebound by McLee. Kicks it back out to Winfrey. Bakari Wallace now. Grooms with the step in. No good. Fulmer with the rebound. So 3 opportunities at the hoop that time, unsuccessful for the Red Raiders. Elizabeth Forward trying to chip into this lead. Turner to the hoop. He's going to be fouled. Let's see. That's going to be on Braxton. His second. Team foul number 5 on the Red Raiders. And McLee will take a break. Checking in will be Tanner Uphold for the Red Raiders, along with Levi Garner. At the line, shooting 2, will be Isaiah Turner. Again, just 1 point in the quarter so far for Elizabeth Forward with 3:24 to go. And Turner cannot add. Second one on the way and good. Checking in number 24, which we do not have on our roster for Elizabeth Forward. Try to pick up who that is when we get an opportunity. Uphold in the corner to Braxton. Goes baseline. Powers his way in. Unable to finish, but Garner's there. He can't finish. Rebound and pulled down there by Cy Herschel Roth, and he's fouled. That's the 6th team foul. That's foul also called on number 11, Levi Garner. Pass in now. Turner. We're going to guess that number 24 is John Florney, but we'll figure that out later as we can get over to the scorebook. Pass inside, knocked out of bounds. Kept saved, though, for Uniontown. Grooms. Pass to Garner at the hoop. Can't finish. Hard off the banking board. Little too aggressive there. Garner going to the hoop. This is Cook now working on Bakari Wallace. A lot of contact again. Turner, left wing, baseline drive, spin. On top now to Herschel Routh. In the corner, baseline drive. Jump ball call. It's going to be Uniontown ball, I believe. No, it's Elizabeth forward ball. Good defense there by Uphold. The baseline drive able to cause the tie up. Baseline out of bounds for Elizabeth forward, trailing 29-15 here with 2:16 to go in the second quarter. Good pass inside, taken away by Garner. Gets it to Grooms. He's going to try to take it himself. Spin move at the bucket. Got it. Notorious Grooms with the bucket and the foul. And that foul's going to be on Cook, and that's going to be his third here in the first half. And Notorious Grooms will try to add to his 5-point total with a old-fashioned three-point play. Foul shot, no good, a little strong. Cook in the corner now. Trying to hand off to Cook. Double teamed again. Throwing it all the way across court to Nygett. On top to Cook. Being harassed there by Bakari Wallace. Great defense. Another baseline drive. Kick not called. Levi Garner with the kick. Braxton now. He'll stop and fire for three. No good. Nygett on the rebound. Gets it out. And score it for Cy. Herschel Routh, his first two. Good push out there by Elizabeth forward. Grooms now trying to spin his way in. Kicks it back out to Braxton. Jump stop and has it knocked away, but they're going to call foul. Braxton will go to the line. Foul there on number 11. Cy Herschel Routh, that's his second. Team foul number 6 on the Warriors. Braxton will go to the line. 10 first quarter points, trying to score for the first time here in the second, but off the back of the iron. The 65% free throw shooter, Jameer Braxton, averaging 11.5 a game's already very close to his average. Into the game for the Red Raiders, and Braxton hits the second. Is number 12 for the Mustangs. I'm sorry, for the Red Raiders, Tavian Richardson. We're under a minute to go here in the second quarter, 32-17. Kennedy now gets it across there to Fulmer, being travel call. Fulmer drugged that foot out of bounds to the Red Raiders. Richardson will get it into Grooms. 50 seconds to go. Uphold posting up. McLee has it knocked away. Fulmer now smartly gets it back into the hands of Turner to the hoop. No good. Tip it out. Here come the Red Raiders. Quickly back with Grooms controlling to McLee. Underneath, stolen back again. So back and forth we go. Almost a double team there. Turn it back over again. This time, Bakari Wallace gets it to the hoop. Score it. Wallace with 7 in the quarter, 11 for the game. 34-17. Good pass there by Turner. Foul call. Turner to Fulmer. And he's fouled there by, see who the foul's called on. Just to pick it up. Who's the foul on? 23. That would be Uphold, his first. Team foul number 7. First foul shot, no good by Fulmer. 34-17. Red Raiders doubling up the Warriors. Second foul shot, no good again. Here come the Red Raiders with 4 seconds to go. Richardson with the runner, no good. That'll do it for halftime. It's the Uniontown Red Raiders 34, the Elizabeth Forward Warriors 17. We'll be back with halftime activities and statistics. You're watching WMBS Facebook Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a few announcements. First of all, we ask everybody please stay off the court during halftime so that we can perform court maintenance. Also, the next home game is January 31st against Bell Vernon. This will be senior night for Uniontown and will also be the annual whiteout game. Advanced tickets can be purchased at the ticket booth, and whiteout shirts will be available for $5 at halftime. There is a concession stand in the hallway. We just ask that you please keep all food and drinks outside of the gymnasium. Also, during the game, if you need to cross over to the other side of the gymnasium, we ask that you please don't do it on the banner side of the gymnasium. Please, if you have to cross over on the other side of the gym. The cheerleaders are currently selling a ticket for $3, which gives you the opportunity to win $1,350 in cash, a $50 Pizza Hut card, 2 cases of pop and Harvey snacks. If you are interested in purchasing this ticket for $3, please see one of the cheerleaders over at the table by the concession stand exit the gymnasium. Once again, we ask that everybody please stay off the court during halftime. Thank you.
Welcome back to Uniontown High School, the A.J. Everhart Memorial Gymnasium, with the Red Raiders on top, 34-17 here at halftime. Here are your halftime statistics brought to you by Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke. He would like to take this time to wish all Uniontown area listeners a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year, and wish Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski and the Uniontown Red Raiders the best of luck this year. For Elizabeth Forward, 13 points in the first quarter, just 4 points in that second quarter to allow Uniontown to run out to that 17-point lead. Andrew Cook with 4 points all in the first quarter. Charles Nygett 1 for 2 from the line for his one. Isaiah Turner leading Elizabeth Forward with 8 points, 7 in the first, just 1 in the second. Cy Herschel Routh with 2 in the second for his total of 2 points. And Hunter Fulmer had 2 in the first for his total of 2 points. As I said, 13 in the first, just 4 in the second, 2 for 4 from the line for the Elizabeth Forward Warriors. For the Uniontown Red Raiders, Notorious Grooms, a 3-pointer in the first, a bucket in the second for his total of 5. Calvin Winfrey, a 3-pointer and a 2-pointer for his total of 5. Kadrian McLee, a bucket in the second quarter for his total of 2. Bakari Wallace, 4 in the first, 7 in the second for his total of 11 points in the first half. And matching him was Jameer Braxton with 2 3-pointers, 10 points in that first quarter, just 1 in the second for his total of 11. Bakari Wallace was 3 for 3 from the line, and the Red Raiders totally were 4 for 6 from the line, scored 20 in the first, 14 in the second, for their total of 34. We're at halftime here at Uniontown. Facebook Live coverage being brought to you by WMBS. Both the Laurel Highlands Mustangs Southmoreland game and the Uniontown Red Raiders Elizabeth Forward Warriors game available on WMBS Facebook Live. Here at halftime, we'd also like to thank some more of our sponsors. Joby's Golf. Where can you go these days to have your gas pumped for you, oil changed, checked, windshields cleaned for you? Joby's Golf, that's where. Joby's Golf is located on the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard here in Uniontown. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station serving Uniontown in the same location for over 50 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, general repairs, tire repair, state inspection, and 24-hour AAA towing services. Joby's Golf, phone 724-438-0681 for Joby's Golf. Our halftime activities are also brought to you by Davis & Davis, attorneys at law, serving Fayette County residents and throughout southwestern Pennsylvania since 1976. Davis & Davis has represented people and not insurance companies. Our lawyers have experience in litigating or settling personal injury claims, medical malpractice cases, and wrongful death actions, together with domestic, real estate, workers' compensation, and municipal law experience. Throughout the decades of work, Davis & Davis has successfully represented thousands of cases in local, state, and federal courts. For more information, you can call Davis & Davis at 724-437-2799. Davis & Davis, your hometown attorneys here in Uniontown. George's Dental Service and Associates, also a proud sponsor of WMBS Facebook Live and the Uniontown Red Raiders. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today for all your information. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Good luck to Coach Kesmarski and the Uniontown Red Raiders from George Dental Associates. Fayette County Commissioner Vince Vacides wishes all the area athletes good luck this season. There's nothing more exciting than high school sports. He knows all the athletes work hard to be competitive, plus maintain their study skills. Commissioner Vince Vacides salutes the young contestants in their efforts, and good luck. May the best team prevail for the Fayette County athletes and Fayette County Commissioner Vince Vacides. Just about concluding our halftime activities, about 2.5 minutes before the halftime tip, second half tip, here on WMBS Facebook Live, with the Uniontown Red Raiders on top, 34-17. Leading the way again for Uniontown, Bakari Wallace, a hustling 11 points, a lot of extra effort points for Bakari, and 3 for 3 from the line. And Jameer Braxton came out on fire in the first quarter with 2 threes and 2 buckets for 10 points in the quarter that allowed the Red Raiders to extend that lead out to 20-13 after one. And the defense really took over for the Red Raiders in the second quarter, just allowing 4 points for the Elizabeth Forward Warriors in that quarter, putting up 14 of their own, extending the lead out now to 34-17. Looking over at the Facebook Live feed from Southmoreland, the Laurel Highlands Mustangs on top 18-10 in the second quarter. Coach Auger trying to keep the Mustangs undefeated through the first half of the conference schedule. It'll be Uniontown's possession as we come out here for the second half. Now going left to right on your Facebook Live screen. And the Elizabeth Forward looking for some offensive power here in the second half. Try to get back into this contest. Triggering it in will be number 4, Kadrian McLee, right here in front of us. Calvin Winfrey handling the chores up on top. Gets it to the right to Braxton. Posting up McLee down low. To Braxton in the lane. Has it blocked away that time nicely by Fulmer. He'll get it back to Cook, playing with 3 fouls. He'll launch a long 3 off the rim, no good. Almost a bank from straight forward. Back comes Uniontown. Grooms thought about the 3. Braxton will take it himself, and he has knocked it out of bounds. That's going to be stay with Uniontown. Coach Kaczmarski calling for a foul across the way, but he won't get it. Grooms to trigger it in. Gets it to Braxton. Braxton now hands off to Grooms. Dribbles right now left. Off the rim, no good. Pulled down there by Herschel Routh. No scoring yet here in the second half. We're almost 1 minute in, and an unforced error there. Turnover by Elizabeth Forward. Got to take care of the ball and value each possession if you're Elizabeth Forward. Trailing by 17. Cannot give up the ball with at least one opportunity at the rim. Winfrey. Cross now to Wallace. Weave move outside to Notorious Grooms. Nice pass inside to McLee. So Grooms with the assist to McLee. Turner now. Back to Nigut. Uniontown in there. 2-2-1 press. It's going to be an offensive foul called. Wow. And that's going to be on Cook, and that'll be number 4 on Andrew Cook. Good defense over there by Wallace, I believe that's who that was. That's going to send Cook to the bench with 4 fouls. And brings in number 24. We still don't have a name for him. We get a timeout. We'll run across and get that. Winfrey not able to finish. Now Grooms with the loose ball. Braxton to the hoop. He's going to be fouled. Going to the hoop and foul there by number 20, Hunter Fulmer. His first, team first of the second half, is going to put Braxton at the line. Looks like possibly a blood situation across the way with number 4, Gadrian McLee, but looks like he's okay. He's going to stay in. Braxton for 2 opportunities at the line. He's 1 for 2 so far at the line. This is the first. Checking in now will be Uphold. He'll replace McLee. So take a look at that eyes, make sure he's okay on the bench. Braxton's second opportunity. Count it. Now Nigut now gets it in the middle of the Turner. Can't take that one dribble and stop. That'll attract the trap. They're going to have a timeout call by Elizabeth Forward as potential backcourt was in play there, and Nigut went to the floor, but timeout call by Elizabeth Forward. That'll allow us to step aside here for 1 second. Let me go across the court to find out who number 24 is. Took a sprint across the court there and find out number 24 is Justin Flournoy. So was not on our roster, but now we have him. Turner with the runner off the rim, no good. Good hustle there. Kick it out for the 3 on the way. Good for Charles Nigut. His first 3 of the game gives him 4 for the contest. 5:57 to go, 37-20. Now we got a foul called on the drive. 2 shots going to send Calvin Winfrey to the line. That's going to be on number 4, Isaiah Turner. Just his first foul, team foul number 3, though, here in the second half against the Warriors. No fouls on the Red Raiders so far. First one good for Calvin Winfrey. Second one on the way. Gets the roll. 7 points in the game now for Calvin. Nice catch there by Nugget as he will be guarded now by Grooms. Turner, far right wing, gets a high screen. Tries to go to his right. Now Flournoy gets a foul. That's going to be on Calvin. It's his third. Team foul number 1 on the Red Raiders here in the second half. Out of bounds to Elizabeth Forward. Largest lead of the night now for Uniontown, 39-20. And checking in for Uniontown will be number 11, Levi Garner, and Calvin Winfrey will go to the bench with those 3 fouls. Turner now goes high for that. The floater just cannot get it to go off the back of the rim. Stolen away by Nugget. Give it to Turner. He'll take a 3. Off the rim, no good. Good follow, though. Follow your shot and get a bucket for Isaiah Turner. 5:19 to go here in the third quarter. 39-22. Braxton stop and pop. Short on the jumper. Nugget with the pull out and the run. Tries to look inside. Good spin move there, being guarded by the much taller Levi Garner. Turner now being guarded by Uphold. Gets a good screen in the corner. 3 on the way for Flournoy. No good. Air ball. Braxton. I'm sorry. That's Bakari Wallace. 4-2. Stay in the press now. Uniontown Red Raiders not relinquishing that press with a 41-22 lead. Reach in now, and that's going to be a foul on Wallace. Just his first. Team foul number 2. Out of bounds again to Elizabeth Forward. Checking in will be number 22, Christian Kennedy. Down to 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go. 41-22. 19-point advantage for Uniontown. Turner on top there to Roth. Now Nugget. Over across to Kennedy. Flournoy tries to drive. Spin off glass. No good. Uphold with the rebound. And it's knocked out of bounds. They're going to talk about this. I think it's going to be Elizabeth Forward ball. They change it. Little communication there by the officials. Good job. It's out of bounds to Elizabeth Forward. Like Uphold fell down with the ball in his possession, so it does stay with Elizabeth Forward. In the corner now, Turner goes baseline. Good drive. He's going to be fouled on the way in by Uphold. Is that a 2-shot foul? Let's see. It is. So Uphold picks up his second. Team foul number 3 and send Turner to the line. 1 for 2 so far. He has 10 points. This is the first. Checking back in will be Jones. Second one on the way and good. So 11 for the game for Isaiah Turner, leading the way for Elizabeth Forward. He's averaging 18. Good steal there by Kennedy, trying to get it inside to Braxton. Turner will come back again, try to do it himself. Flournoy, floater in the lane, no good, tipped away. Good block there by Garner. Up full for 3, in and out, no good. Bakari Wallace, another hustling attempt on the offensive board. And they're going to call it a jump ball. Wow. No foul call. Bakari was going to the line, but the official called it a jump ball. 3:34 to go here in the third quarter. Possession back to Elizabeth forward. The pressure now again being provided by Uphold. Pass all the way in the corner. Almost steps out of bounds, but keeping it in. Now Nigut stopped. And he's going to be chalked for the travel. Just drug the foot on the pressure being provided there by Tavian Richardson. (41-23). Grooms now. Looking. Dribble to his left. Get it on top to Wallace. Wallace has it stolen away. Jones with an opportunity at the hoop. Can't get it to go. Turner, I'm sorry, there's going to be a foul called as the offensive rebound pulled down there by Kennedy. And let's see who that one's on. That's going to be on Uphold again. That's his third. And McLeod will come back in for Braxton. Elizabeth Forward has had some quality opportunities at the hoop, just as unable to finish a lot of times. And now McLeod with the steal. And he lost the handle. He's out of bounds. I think Cadron was potentially looking for the breakaway slam there and just lost the handle. Would have been a crowd pleaser for sure. Nigut to the hoop. That's knocked away. Flournoy to the hoop. He's going to score. So Justin Flournoy for two. His first two of the game. Bakari Wallace to the hoop. He's hammered. Going to be a blocking foul called. 2 shots for Notorious Grooms. And that's going to be on number 2, Nick Nigut, his first. Team foul number 4 sends Notorious to the line. He's 0 for 1 so far. It's the first. Give him 6 for the contest. Averaging 15.2 per game. Not a whole lot of opportunities at the rim for Notorious here this evening. Second one rolls out. Turner now double team. Gets it to Nigut. He's double teamed. And dribbles it off his foot. Out of bounds again. Uphold will trigger it into Richardson. Get it on the top for McLeod. Now Notorious with the pass. That's out of bounds. Turnover by the Red Raiders. 42-25. Red Raiders still holding on to that 17-point advantage that they had at halftime. Across to Cook, playing with those 4 fouls. Off glass, can't get it to go. That's out of bounds to Uniontown. Cook averaging 16 points a game, only with 4 in the contest, now playing with 4 fouls. And Flournoy will come back in, replacing Cook. Winfrey will bring it ahead. Kick back to Richardson. Richardson with the drive. With the left, won't go. Get it out to Grooms. Good save there by McLeod, and we got a foul called. See who that foul's on. Number 2, that's on Nigut again. That's his second. Now it's going to send Grooms to the line. Notorious 1 for 3 so far at the line. Successful on that one. Gives him 7. 43-25. Second one on the way and good again. 19-point lead, 44-25 with 1:49 to go here in the third. Cook back in on offense. It might be substituting him offense, defense with those 4 fouls. Jones now being guarded by Wallace. Tried to get it over to Kennedy, but now Kennedy will foul McLee going to the rim. So Kennedy will pick up his second. That's the 6th-team foul on Elizabeth Forward. McLee will now go to the line. His first opportunity to line, just a 57% free throw shooter. That's short on the first. Substitutions in for Elizabeth Forward. Number 11, Cy Herschel-Roth, as well as Hunter Fulmer. McLee hits the second. Gives him 5 for the contest. 20-point lead now, and that's a reach call on Richardson. It's going to be the 5th team foul. Davian receiving his first foul. 20-point advantage now for Uniontown, 45-25. Knocked out of bounds again. Good defense there by Bakari Wallace. Pressure defense by Uniontown really causes, and there's a hack again by Richardson. 2 quick fouls. That's the 6th team foul for Uniontown. Next one will put them over the limit, and 1-1. Straight man-to-man pressure now being provided by Uniontown. Nope. Cannot throw it to himself. Tried to pass it in and go for it for himself. Good idea by Andrew Cook, but that's not legal. So a lot of pressure by Uniontown. Unable to get the inbounds play to work for Elizabeth Forward. Grooms into Wallace. Now we'll look for Grooms outside the 3-point line. Try to go to his left. He's held there by Nygett, and that's going to put Elizabeth Forward over the limit, and once again send Grooms to the line for 1-1. Grooms, first one on the way, all important front end. 5 for 7 now at the line for Notorious Grooms. Gives him 9 points for the contest. All foul shots here in the third for Notorious. 5 points in the quarter, all from the line, gives him 10. Still in the man-to-man defense. Really nowhere to go with the ball. That's going to be picked off by Winfrey in the corner, knocked away by a hustling Cy Herschel-Roth. But pressure defense by Uniontown really giving Elizabeth Forward headaches now. 47-25 with 1:15 to go here in the third. On top, Notorious Grooms will back it out. Tries to penetrate. Gets it to the rim off glass. Good for Notorious. He now has 12. 49-25. We're under a minute to go here in the third. A lot of contact. No fouls called. Cook now will try his hand at it. Try to go baseline. Gets it inside. And off the glass, no good. Another opportunity. Can't get it to go. Snake bit are the Elizabeth Forward Warriors. Fighting in there hard was Hunter Fulmer along with Herschel-Roth, but they could not get it to fall. 35 seconds to go here in the quarter. Cook now to his right. A runner. Again off the rim, no good. Breakout now for Grooms. Can't tip it in him by Bakari Wallace. Give him the bucket on the putback. That gives him 15 for the game. Dribble off the foot there of Calvin Winfrey. Out of bounds for the Elizabeth Forward Warriors. On top, controlled there by Herschel Routh, being guarded by Bakari Wallace. And a lot of reach in, no call. Turner now with the runner. In and out, hard luck for Turner. Another sprint out at the buzzer. No shot. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Uniontown stretching the lead out to 51-25 over the Elizabeth Forward Warriors. We'll be back with fourth quarter action here on WMBS Facebook Live. This fourth quarter and the Facebook Live broadcast being brought to you by Zen's Construction Warehouse. Shop the New Year sale at Zen's Construction Warehouse on Walnut Hill Road in Uniontown. Family owned and operated by the Nelson family, Zen's has everything you need for that next home improvement project at deep discounted prices from the big box stores. Phone 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's on Walnut Hill Road in Uniontown. Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus is your savings. Red Raiders with the possession coming out of the third quarter. Braxton now at the foul line trying to work the weave. He's being guarded there by number 11, Routh. Now the left hand putback for Jameer Braxton gives him 15. Get it up to Herschel Routh. Take it in and score it. Cy Herschel Routh with a bucket at the rim. Winfrey's going to try a three. That's short and out of bounds. In favor of the, it's a tip now. They're going to recalculate that and give it to Uniontown. Winfrey calling for the tip and does get the call. Now McClee point right in there close. Good defense there. There's going to be a foul called. There's a little pushing and shoving. Let's see who's going to be the foul called. Foul's called on number 34, Braxton, his third. And a little frustration there by Hunter Fulmer. He's going to go to the line and shoot 1-and-1, but might have got away with a little extracurricular activity there himself after the foul was called. Threw a little elbow at McClee and Braxton. So that's the 7th team foul on Uniontown. Going to send Fulmer to the line. 1-and-1. First one is good. Second one is good. Back comes Uniontown with a 53-29 lead. Notorious Grooms with a power move to the hoop. No stop, and now we're going to have a technical called on Notorious. Little extracurricular, not necessary. A 55-29 lead. And that's going to send a Warrior to the line for a technical foul shot with 7:06 to go, 55-29. That's a second personal on Notorious. The 8th team foul. Allow Andrew Cook to go to the line. 2 shots. First one off the rim, no good. Second one rattles out. Hard luck there for Andrew Cook. but it will be a possession for the Warriors. Hygett now will bring it forward, get Turner. Going to call for the travel. Another turnover there. Winfrey now, he's fouled. That's going to be on number 1, Hook, and he's going to foul out. So Andrew Cook picks up his 5th foul with 6:48 to go, and Uniontown on top, 55-29. What do we have? Might have a technical foul called also. I didn't pick up who the technical was on. Oh, we called it on number 4, Turner. So that's his 2nd. So we'll have 1-1 and a technical foul. So the 1-1 first for Calvin Winfrey. First one no good. So now we'll let Calvin shoot the technicals also. Be 2-shot technical foul. 6:48 to go here in the 4th. Uniontown in control. That gives Winfrey 8 for the contest. And give him 9 for the contest. 57-29. Just 2 points away from the alternate timing. 30-point advantage would keep the clock running for the remaining of the game. Uniontown will have it at half court. Get it once again over to Calvin Winfrey. Uniontown now just looking to tune things up for that big contest Tuesday night against the Laurel Highlands Mustangs up at the Harold Horst Taylor Memorial Gymnasium. And Uphold almost with the spinning move completion, but he's unable to do that. So let's see who this foul's on. Number 24, Marcus Heiss, who just checked in. I'm sorry, that's Florney. That's his first. Uphold with 0 for 2, but Braxton with the putback. And that'll be a bucket for Jameer Braxton, making it the 30-point advantage. Good move there by Roth. He can't score it, but it's out of bounds to Elizabeth forward. Again, knocked away, and it's still going to be Elizabeth's forward ball. Trying to finish things up here at the last quarter with 6:12 to go. Checking in for Elizabeth forward, Zachariah Jones. And he'll give Fulmer a break. Niggett with the left-hand flyer off the mark. Winfrey now will bring it ahead. Trying to do it himself. Top to Braxton. Inside to Uphold. Blocked away nicely by number 11. Cy Herschel Routh showing some good sportsmanship there to help the opponent up off the floor. Braxton in the corner. Gets it to Bakari Wallace. Another pass. Good bounce pass there for the finish by Kadrian McLeod. 61-29. Uniontown pretty much in control all the way. It's a dynamic Uniontown squad. They can score from a lot of different positions. And bank shot for Cy Herschel Roth. That's a 3-pointer. Winfrey now. Uphold. Try to go to the hoop. Spin move. Good pass underneath again. Blocked away, but a foul call. Trying to go hard to the rim was Kadrian McLee, fouled there by Herschel Routh, and that'll be his third. Team foul number 10. So it's a two-shot foul regardless for Kadrian McLee. McLee now 2 for 3 at the line. Give him 8 for the contest. Trying to make it 9, no good. 4:50 to go. Uphold now still providing strong man-to-man defense for the Uniontown Red Raiders. This is Kennedy. Nigut thought about the three-pointers. Get it across to Flournoy. Flournoy gets it stolen away. This is Uphold. He'll score it. Tanner Uphold gets his first 2 of the contest. We have a timeout call by Elizabeth Forward with 4:17 to go. It's 64-32, Uniontown on top. Tonight's contest brought to you by Big Al's Market. Stop by Big Al's Market on North Gallatin Avenue, Uniontown, family owned and operated by Phil Lucioni and Dominic Sabatini. Big Al's features 2 one-topping pizzas and a 2-liter for $21.99. Or try an Italian hoagie and a 20-ounce drink for $6.99. Check out some of Big Al's other homemade food items, including pasta salads, macaroni salads, and deli items. Big Al's Market, 72 North Gallatin Avenue. Phone 724-550-4252. Also, SWGI, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health. Southwestern Endoscopy Center is now part of the U.S. Digestive Health. Doctors Hoppy, Ruthart, Stokes, and Calabrese at U.S. Digestive Health. Elizabeth Forward now trying to stay aggressive on the offensive side. There's a foul called there by Bakari Wallace. On Bakari Wallace, his second. That's number 9, 1-1. Will send Nigut to the line. He is 1 for 3 at the line. Has 5 points. I'm sorry, 2 for 3 at the line. Has 5. It's the first. 64-33. One for 2 for knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Elizabeth Forward. Coach Kesmarski still coaching hard over there. Turner trying to do it himself. He's going to be fouled. Oh, they're going to call. Illegal screen there on number 22, Christian Kennedy. Should be a 1-1. It's not a player control. It's a team control foul. Checking out is Braxton. Checking in will be number 15 for Uniontown. Deontay White, I believe that's who that is. Varner trying to power his way in. Winfrey to to Notorious Grooms. With the drive, block and foul. And another technical called on Elizabeth Forward. Really unnecessary there for Kennedy to spike that ball. Foul was called on Kennedy, so he fouls out with a foul and a technical. So Grooms will go to the line to shoot 2, and then he'll probably stay at the line to shoot the technicals. Well, the call changed it now. The foul was on Nygett, but the technical was on Kennedy. So he doesn't foul out, but I think coach is going to remove him anyway. We'll see, but Notorious misses the first. Still sitting at 14 points, trying to get to his average of 15. He does. He's going to let Coach Kismarski's going to let him shoot the technicals also. And Notorious makes it 8 for 11 at the line, now with 16 total. I'm sorry, 17 total for Notorious. With 2:40 to go. Elizabeth Ford dropped back now, still in a man-to-man defense, as Richardson will try to work his way in. A floater off the rim, no good. Flournoy gets it out to Nygett. To the hoop, can't finish, and that's going to be a 2 points as the ball came off the rim, and it's going to be a goaltending call. I don't think that's correct, but they're going to give it to Nygett as it already was outside the rim when it was swatted away by the Uniontown Red Raider, but we're going to give him 2. 67-35. Checking in now for Uniontown is Marcus Heiss, and he'll give Calvin Winfrey a rest. So Richardson with 1:50 to go. Good move to the hoop. With the left, no good. Garner, no good. Richardson now again will bring it out. Uphole for 3, no good. Garner over the top. They're going to call it on him. And that's going to send Elizabeth Forward to the line for 2 shots. It's like Uniontown's going to try to get a timeout for replacement purposes before we shoot those 2 fouls, and it'll give us a chance to thank UPMC Centers for Rehab Services. On Wayland Smith Drive, they offer cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community. They treat sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and all other conditions. They can treat you efficiently and safely because they take all necessary precautions and are disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurances are accepted. Experienced therapists, convenient location, convenient hours, part of the community. You can call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access, and they can contact your doctor for you. 724-437-7500. 2 shots at the line for number 11, Cy Herschel Ralph. He has 7, misses on the first. Second one on the way, and good. Give him 8. Back comes Richardson on the right-hand side now. Number 3, Kalen Milsom. He'll go to the rim. Can't get it to go. Flournoy with the rebound. He'll try to take it himself, and that's foul called again with 1:05 to go. We're going to be back and forth at the foul line, I'm afraid. And that foul is called on Milsom. It's his first. We're over the limit at 10 for both squads, so it would be 2 shots the rest of the way. First one no good. Second one on the way, and off the rim, no good again. Stolen away. This is Richardson. He'll finish at the rim. So first 2 for Tavian. 69-36. We're into the final minute of the game. Almost stolen away again by Richardson as he finds his way into the first row of the crowd. Get it back to Nygett, being guarded there by Richardson. Try to reach around. Nygett pass good underneath. Routh no good, but Fournier no good. On the bank shot, again, no good. That time by number 35. Nygett no good. Another opportunity. And now we're going to have finally a foul, and that's going to send Herschel Routh to the line. 5 opportunities at the rim that time by Elizabeth Forward. That foul is going to be called again on Milsom, his second. I'm sorry, that's on number 15, Deontay White. Herschel Routh, good on the first. Good on the second. Give him 10, double figures now for Cy. 3 seconds ago, 3 on the way, no good. And that'll do it here at A.J. Everhart Gymnasium. The Uniontown Red Raiders dominate 69-38 over the Elizabeth Forward Warriors. Uniontown will go to 13-1 overall, 4-0 in conference, and the Elizabeth Forward Warriors will go to 5-9, 1-3 in section play. And we'll be right back here on the WMBS Facebook Live to tell you all about it after this pause.
Hey, what's up, dude? See you, Gary. Hey, Travis, what's up, buddy?
I see him. That Mr. Nice, not him. I come over here, I see him. Did you see Vince Booker?
I did.
He's over there. Happy lost the game. Oh, no,
We're back here at Uniontown High School with our final once again, Uniontown 69, Elizabeth Forward 38. Here's your final statistics for tonight's contest. Looking at the Uniontown Red Raiders, Notorious Grooms had 17, most of those from the line. He's scoring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from the line for Notorious. Calvin Wintry with 9. He had 4 from the line, 4 for 5 from the line. Adrian McLeod chipping in 8, 2 for 4 from the line. Our player of the game, Bakari Wallace. The WMBS Vince Facides player of the game, Bakari Wallace, with 15 hustling points, battling all night on defense and on the boards, to his total of 15 points. Tavian Richardson off the bench for 2 late points. Tanner Uphold with 2 late points. And Jameer Braxton pouring in 17 points for the Uniontown Red Raiders. 20 in the first, 14 in the second, 17 in the third, and 18 in the fourth for their total of 69. For the Elizabeth Forward Warriors, Andrew Cook with 4 points, Charles Nygett with 8, Isaiah Turner with 11, Cy Herschel Routh with a hustling 10 points, Hunter Fulmer with 4 for their total of 38. 13 in the first, 4 in the second when Uniontown took complete control, 7 in the third, and 13 in the fourth for their total of 38. Elizabeth Ford was 11 for 21 from the foul line, and the Uniontown Red Raiders were, let's see what they were. Took 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 foul shots for Uniontown, and they made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. So 20 for 29. Not a bad night at the line for the Uniontown Red Raiders. So Uniontown Red Raiders stay undefeated in section play. And looking across at the Laurel Highlands game, also here on WMBS Facebook Live, it's 51-33 in the fourth quarter. So it looks like it'll be an undefeated contest with the Red Raiders facing the Laurel Highlands Mustangs up at Laurel Highlands next Tuesday night. We're going to have it here on WMBS, on radio, and on Facebook Live, and it'll also be on the South Union Township Facebook Live feed, and it's going to be a jam-packed gymnasium up at Laurel Highlands. The post-game show has been brought to you by the South Union Township Supervisor, Rick Vernon. South Union Township Supervisor with Jason Scott and Bob Schiffbauer, a team of supervisors at South Union. Our player of the game, once again, presented by the Fayette County Commissioner Vince Facides, is Bakari Wallace. And we'd like to congratulate Bakari on an outstanding hustling effort here tonight for the Uniontown Red Raiders. So that's going to do it for us here on WMBS Facebook Live. Saying goodbye from Uniontown High School. Our final once again, Uniontown 69, Elizabeth Forward 38. Good night, everyone.